everybody has COVID, don't they? There's a lot of, I'm telling you, everybody is riddled with the COVID one at the minute. I got it from Lanzarote. I did. Fuckers. So if the first holiday weren't enough, I lost my fingernail because it's come off now, look guys. I've got no fingernail. Oh, that's a bit of mascara there. And then the second holiday, I got COVID. So I'm sending love to everybody that's got the COVID one. Thank you guys for the bracelet. Keep them coming while I'm talking, please. Right, Alexa, play the BBC News theme.
Here's BBC News theme by TV Theme Tune Factory on Amazon Music.
Good morning and welcome to the Miss Red Show at 10 o'clock. This is the original FYP News and Gossip page. Guys, today we're going to be talking about everything on the FYP, as you know. Also as well, I'm going to go over something that I spoke about yesterday because I have a few things to put straight, do you know what I mean? Because if I get it wrong, I'll hold my hands up and say, look, I got it fucking wrong. Let me get some tissue, guys. 1 minute. Keep the taps coming, please. What the fuck is this? Alexa off. Oh. What the fuck is this? Alexa off. Oh. With Faye and the Alpha Bar one, okay. Yes, drama in the club. And yesterday I reported and I said that I said that Faye attacked Alpha Bar. My opinion has changed. My opinion has changed on that because obviously we have seen the videos that have resurfaced since, all right? And this is why my opinion has changed on it. Right, so I agreed. I'm sorry guys, it's not going to be a very popular opinion, but if I feel like, you know, it's not 100% true, I have to, you know, kind of like put my truth out there, what I believe, whether it's going to make me look stupid or not. Do you know what I mean? So I believed, and I did say that Faye did kick Alpha Bar. I don't believe that Faye kicked Alpha Bar, guys, right? Let me tell you why, right? I will take, Jay, you know me, if I get it wrong, I will always hold my hands up because, you know, that's what we do. That's what we do if we get it wrong, all right? So, right. Oh, what was that? It went old and then an Alf. Oh, for fuck's sake, guys. So, right. Oh, God, guys, what am I pressing? So, look at this bruise. Right. Did you see it? It went older than the Alf. Come on. Look at this bruise. Right. Look at how high up the bruise is. The bruise. Right, guys. The bruise is all the way up here. Right. The bruise is all the way up there. And I did read online, right, that when you get a bruise, it takes 1 to 2 days for the blue bruises to come out, not 4 hours. Now, Alpha Bar's quite tall and so is Faye, right? If you was to kick somebody, you would kick them here. Do you know what I mean? And the bruise is too far up for me for it to be a kick. Do you get what I'm saying? And like I say, the bruising, I did look online, you can look yourself. The blue bruising takes 1 to 2 days to come out. I did my investigations, right? So that happened within 4 or 5 hours of the club, right? I just don't think Faye kicked her. Let me tell you why. Because had Faye have kicked her, right, she would have screamed that club down. Let's be honest, she would have screamed the club down. And there would have been some commotion. I mean, because you only have to like misgender Alf Bar and she's screaming. Do you know what I mean? She would have screamed the club down. We would have seen something on some of that footage of her screaming, oh, she's just kicked me. She's just attacked me. She would have gone crazy, right? So basically, I don't believe that Faye kicked her. I do believe Faye provoked her. I do, you know, believe it was, you know, there was both as bad as each other, you know. I know people bruise quick. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is it's the position of the bruise. And like I say, Alf Bar would have screamed the club down if Faye had kicked her. Do you know what I mean? And like I say, I'm not a fan of Faye. I'm not a massive fan of Faye at all. But I believe that Faye, and I did say that Faye attacked Alf Bar, but I don't believe that now. I really don't. And also as well, Alf Bar said that Faye called her he. And on the videos that I seen, right, Faye's saying she, and you're as bad as your, like mother like daughter. Now, why would you be hearing that on camera? You'd be hearing Faye misgendering her. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? All Faye said is you're not transgender. And many of us think that anyway, do you know what I mean? So I believe that, yes, there was this altercation and, you know, they've both gone at each other. But I just don't believe Faye kicked her. Yes, I believe Faye knocked the phone out of her hand. And I don't believe that Faye misgendered her by saying he. Do you get what I'm saying? And like I say, if I believe this to be true, I have to kind of like take back what I said, because it's not fair. Whether I don't like somebody, whether I like somebody, I'm gonna have my truth. It doesn't mean that it is the truth. It's just my truth that I think. I mean, look at this.
I still call her by she. I would, you know what I mean? I wouldn't do that, but she could be a he. Fucking bitch. Trying to attack me. She fucking smashed my phone.
Now, on that video, you can see that Faye says, let me play the video. Do you see what I mean, guys? Like, you can't see properly on this phone. Like, it doesn't fit with Alf Bar's versions of events for me. Yeah, like I say, I don't think Faye's innocent. I do think, you know, she did cause trouble in there probably, but I don't think that it's the versions of events that Alf Bar's putting out there. You know, Alf Bar and Maria did sound very aggressive. You know, but yes, Faye probably provoked, and Faye admitted to knocking the phone out of her hand. From what I'm seeing on the videos now, I've put it all together. Yeah, basically all as bad as each other. But I think Alf Bar's running with the story of getting kicked and you know, Faye misgendering her and things like that. Because you can hear in the video her saying she, her, get her out, like mother, like daughter. Do you know what I mean? Alpha Bar went live and showed a knee. I see that. But the knee is, the position of the bruise is too high up. You know, because they're both quite tall. And if you was to kick somebody, it wouldn't be on your thigh. It would, you know what I mean? It would be on the shin. Do you get what I'm saying? So I take it back. I don't think that Faye attacked Alf Bar. I think there was a commotion. And I just think, well, we don't know if there's CCTV. It would be nice to see that. But I do believe that Alf Bar and Maria, you know, they gave us as good as what they got. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think that Alf Bar is the victim here. And like people yesterday, they were like, oh, Miss Rads, you know, you're sticking up for Alf Bar, you're up at Alf Bar's hoop. I'm not, you know, just because I don't like somebody, if something happens, I'm not just going to like stay on the hate campaign. I'm going to speak what I believe is true. I'm not saying that it is the truth, but through my own eyes. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think Faye attacked Alf Bar. I do think, you know, she instigated and she was just as bad as the rest. But I think Alf Bar's lying. I'm sorry. Unpopular opinion, I know. But I think Alf Bar's lying about the kick and quite a lot that went on in there. Because had she, like I say, had she been attacked, she would have screamed the club down. She would have screamed the club down, let's be honest. So yeah, so that's what I believe. But if there is CCTV footage, I want to see it. And someone just said in the comments that Zach's friend can get the CCTV. I think Zach was winding her up. Do you know what I mean? I think Zach was winding Alf Bar up. I don't know if Zach's still here. Zach, can you confirm that? So there's a poll, right? Let's look at the poll. Let's look at the poll. On FYP video saying it was his mum who kicked him. Is it, Amanda? Yeah, thank you, Zach was on the wind-up. Zach was 100% on the wind-up. Let me look at the poll. So, is Alpha lying about being assaulted? 84% said yes, and 15% said no. I just don't think that was the real version of events that Alpha Bar was telling us. Do you know what I mean? The poll's here at the top. I think it's finished now. So yes, we'll see how this plays out. And as the Alf Bar one rang the police yet, because if she was assaulted, she would have been on the blower to the police by now, let's be honest. Zach has fully used his brain to catch me, but I knew what Zach was doing when I was watching that video, because I was thinking, Zach live with the Alf Bar one, oh Zach, do you know what I mean? But I knew what he was doing, so all was forgiven. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? That Alf Bar one would have been on the phone to the police. Yes. I mean, I'm still not a fan of Miss Faye, like I say, but I don't believe she attacked Alf Bar. Alf Bar is the Pinocchio again. Do you know what I mean? Yes, everybody. Thank you, Sunflower. Thank you, darling. Right, moving on from that situation, we will see, have you seen her race comments? I have seen the race comments, yes, but even though she's done that, I'm still not going to jump on, like, you know, all the wrong that she's done and use this against her. Do you know what I mean? I just think Alf Bar's a pathological liar and can't help herself, yeah? So, moving on, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear this, but it's a video. It's all over the FYP, obviously, of the Alf Bar and the Maria one doing the snowflake. Have you seen it on the FYP, guys? Right, let's play it.
Do it there. Oh, no one can see me. Well, I know.
So basically you can't hear it because it's not that loud. So the sniffing in the background and Alf Bar says, well, you can't see me doing it. So that is proof that them two, you know, they do the, you know, the old magic powder. And I don't think it should be aired on TikTok. You know, she's got a lot of young people watching her. It is so out of line. Let me see if you can hear it. But it's on at Louise _0.9 Nine's account. Listen. Did you hear that?
Oh, no one can see me.
No one, there was a, and then no one can see me. So, you know, they are doing, basically they're doing drugs online, isn't they? Let's be honest. And like I say, you can hear it. There's some, Alf Bar ain't got a cold. She woke up with a blocked nose yesterday and then her nose was fine throughout the day, but you can hear the sniff, can't you? There's also a video of a glass table and there's a white line on the glass table. Now, I can't make out, do you know what I mean? Oh, sweetheart, I can't make out if this is Colombian powder because somebody said it's a reflection from the... is that your... Yeah, so that's the Observer's video. If you go on her page, it's there. So I don't know if it's 100% aligned, but from what I'm seeing, it looks that way. It looks like it's a line of powder. This isn't good, guys. This isn't good. They can't be doing stuff like this online. This is a child's app. Children come on here, you know, watching Alf Bar. She's got, you know, I keep on getting involved. I've got thousands of fans that are watching her, and it's just not a good thing, is it? Please do not call it Colombian. Well, it is Colombian powder. It's what we call it here. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, TikTok money over morals. It bloody is. It bloody is. Oh, have we still got CLA in the room? CLA, right. I'm not very happy, I've got to be honest. So, guys, do you know who Joey Tiki is? We talk about him in here all the time, and we talk about his videos, how amazing they are. Basically, Joey, he does videos and cartoons of CLA and also us other creators. And he doesn't do it in a malice way. He does it, you know, he makes us laugh, you know. He does them very tastefully. They're absolutely hilarious. And I got a message from Joey this morning. I don't know if Joey's still in here. And basically all of his videos have been mass reported, and Joey was on like a where he gets paid for views on his videos. Not a lot of money. He doesn't get paid a fortune. So Joey is an artist and he individually draws them cartoons. You know, he spends hours, weeks on one cartoon. So, you know, it's not as if he's just going on the FYP taking videos and posting them for likes. He spends hours, days, weeks doing his videos. And they've all been mass reported, Chelsea, and now he's been taken off the creator video fund, and obviously because all the videos have been mass reported. The thing is, right, the way I see it is, because I know you've had something to say, Chelsea, and I'm not here to shame you, right, but it's accounts like Joey, it's people like Joey that help us creators. You know, he's a little fish, in a big pond, you know. And, you know, he, like I say, he deserves a lot of recognition because he puts a lot of time into his work. He's not a live creator. He works very hard on his artwork and videos. And I got a message from him this morning and he's heartbroken because all that work that he's done, he's not going to see anything from it. Leave me alone, I'm famous. Let him help you. The thing is, Chelsea, he's a good man, you know. There's no malice in him. He gives us so many laughs. Do you get what I'm saying? And well, yes, you are famous, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, he's bringing people a lot of laughter, and it's not out of a malicious way or off the But the thing is, Chelsea, right, you don't like him because you think he's making a fortune off videos of you, and he's not. He's not making a fortune. He's been in your room, subscribed to you, gifted you, and you know, so he's paying you back in that way. He doesn't make thousands of pounds off his videos, you know. I know we all have different opinions, and you know, you're entitled to your opinion, but I just feel like, you know, he didn't need his videos to be mass reported and things like that, because you got to remember, he's still an artist. So from one artist to another, you know, there should be support there. Do you get what I'm saying? And I just feel so sorry for him. I really do. Like, I'm not having a go at you, Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? But he was actually a fan. Do you know what I mean? He actually loved you. You know, that's why all of his videos are a review. Do you know what I mean? And like I say, I'm not attacking you. I just, like, he's devastated, because for you, it's easy for you to, you know, make a new account and you'll get all your hundreds of thousands of followers back, and, you know, you'll have all your gifters in. But for him, it's took him so long to build that account up. And just from our mouths, we can impact creators like Joey in a massive way, when all he's doing is, you know, he's making us laugh. Do you know what I mean? And I think that as creators, not myself, but we should be supporting people like that, because it's people like Joey that keep our names relevant. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, I just felt so bad for him. I really, really felt so bad for him. Do you know what I mean? And like I say, I'm not having a go. I just think that we need to be supporting accounts like Joey. Yeah, and other, you know, creators that aren't, you know, that don't go live. He doesn't go live and get lions and universes and things like that. Oh, here's Joey. Here's Joey. He just makes, you know, a couple of quids on videos and gifts. Do you know what I mean? And why shouldn't he? He's an artist, you know? He's an artist. Maybe she finds them offensive. I don't understand what could be offensive about them. They're absolutely hilarious, you know. There's in them, Zach's in them, Pearl's in them, Tyrone's in them, DG's in them. None of us get affected by it, because I don't think they are offensive. I think they're fucking brilliant. Thank you everybody for the love. Yeah, I just don't understand, like, how anyone can mass report him. And I'm not saying that CLA's done EQ's in the video. I'm not saying that CLA's done that. I'm just saying that when we're bad mouthing, you know, people like Joey, who is genuinely lovely, it's had an effect on his platform now. Exactly, all that hard work has gone to waste, you know. But I love Joey, and I know lots of people in here love Joey, and hopefully, you know, TikTok can do something about it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Poor Joey. Justice for Joey. Justice for Joey, guys. He is brilliant. He's amazing. Thank you, Johnny. Yeah, but Chelsea, Joey isn't a troll. Joey, you can take them down, you know, take them all down, but Joey isn't a troll. He's an artist like you. You know, he doesn't, you know, he doesn't earn thousands, hundreds of pounds off the videos. So take people down.
Chelsea, I know that you... Can you hear me?
Are my fucking headphones connected? I can't hear her. Pearl, are you there? Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you, Pearl, darling.
I'll go out and come back in.
Go on then, darling. Guys, in the chat, right? So we've got 3.2k people in here. Would you consider Joey as a troll? So you've all seen Joey's content. Would you see any of Joey's videos as trolling? Jay, can I have a poll, please?
Can you hear me now or not?
I can hear you, my darling.
Good morning, everybody. That's what all I've come on for. I'm not sitting in. It's just about pure joy. Listen, we know that there's a certain person on this app who's reported all of his footage, right? Listen, Joey makes us all laugh. Joey's absolutely amazing. Can I just say, and who's ever done that is just pure spiteful and hateful. And listen, you knew I'm talking to. I've always had your back, but this is just below the belt. Honestly, absolutely terrible. Shame on you. But Merry Christmas to you. Joey will carry on whichever way. So shame on you. We all love Joey and we'll always have his back and behind his videos and everything else. So you're going to be very sad and lonely. You push them away that tries to be nice to you, and you know exactly who I'm speaking to who's in the comments. But like I say, well done, my Joey. Keep chucking all the content out what you want. We'll have you back all the way, me baby.
Well said, Pearl. Here's the thing I would say if CLA's listening. He elevates you, love. You know, basically, he takes your best bits and he elevates them and he makes us all laugh. And he finds actually, I've never seen anything where he's been mean or malicious about anything that you've done or said. And I've seen you giggling yourself about some of the stuff with the hamster/rat and stuff like that. So have a rethink, love, because he's an artist, and from one artist to another, you know, respect the work, respect the effort. That's what I would say.
You know which video what done it, right? And she can't take a joke, but it's comical when she's laughing about everything else. You know the one with the hairbrush?
Possibly, yeah, and I can understand because obviously
you
that
like it.
hurts.
Shame on her.
Yeah,
And I always had your back, but not no more, so you can piss off.
but I think let's appeal to her better nature, and let's have a she's reacted to it and possibly not seeing the fun in that side of it. I get it, but let's appeal to CLA's better nature because she does have one, and let's let her have a rethink and let her think about the art, respect the art, and that's what I would say, basically.
Yeah, I agree, Cockapoo. And this was like this is what I haven't gone mad or anything like that. I'm just like speaking to her, on a one-to-one, that he isn't a troll. What he does is artwork, just she's an artist, is an artist, he's not making thousands of pounds off these videos. What he is doing is like he idolised her, do you know what I mean? You can see that he was a massive fan and he was always in a room and he subscribed to her and he gifted her and things like that. And I just, he was supporting her, and then that I would love to have all them videos done of me. I love it. I think it's great when I feature in one of his videos. I'm like, the fact that he's took the time out and he's put all them hours, all them days into them videos, I think it's amazing. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know the other thing as well? Obviously, CLA is looking to try and get more visibility in America. Imagine, she's like frigging Homer Simpson in those videos. Imagine someone getting that main part and putting all that time and effort in. Those are the sorts of things that promote her to a different part of the audience on TikTok in a way that maybe where she sits and what she does and the circle she's got around her don't necessarily understand that and only see it as maybe a piss take in a negative way, which it isn't.
Yeah. As somebody said, Emma said that he needs to move on. It's not as easy as that though, Emma, because he had like a creator program on his videos. Do you know what I mean? And like I say, it weren't a fortune. It was a couple of £100, and all that stopped now. All that work, and all he gets out of it is a couple of £100, and he's not even going to get that now because, people have mass reported his video. What does she want? 50% of a couple of £100? Like, do you not earn enough money? Do you know what I mean? Just support people that are putting and investing time into you.
That's what I was going to say about his creator fund. He's not getting the world off it. And listen, look at the hours that he spends in all them videos and making her the main character as well. But listen, I'm going to drop down now. But all I can say, I know you're still watching. Shame on you. That's it. You're done with me now. Leave Pure Joey alone. He'll get back up there without your help. I'm assuring you that. Anyway, have a lovely day, everybody. Miss Red, I'll be back at the end of the day with my thoughts of the day.
Yeah. Yes, my darling. You come back with your thoughts of the day.
I will. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Oh, I love her. Spectator M.
You're okay.
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Good. I just wanted to say I'm really disappointed to hear what's happened to Joey and his videos. I think his content is amazing. And if anything, he's kind of bringing the spotlight to CLA. I know she's a well-known creator on here anyway, but, you know, he's pushing her out even further because he's using animation rather than like just videos of her. I also want to say as well that one of my followers contacted me last week, and I was deeply saddened to hear that CLA blocked them after they spent at least a couple of grand on her in gifts, and they were really heartbroken by her actions. And I just feel it's really unfair, that, you know, that people get treated like this when they're only trying to support their favourite creators. So that's all I really wanted to say, really.
Yeah. Well, I just don't understand it. I really don't. Obviously, you know, she's in here watching and we can't change her thought process, but just have a little compassion for, you know, for smaller fish in a big pond, people that, you know, aren't making thousands, aren't making hundreds, and, you know, just help them grow rather than, you know, knock them down. But yeah, also, why was the person blocked, can I ask?
I don't know the reason why they were blocked. They didn't say, but they just said that, you know, they spent watching CLA for the last couple of years. You know, they were a really big fan of her and her content, and got themselves into debt in, you know, gifting her, and then they were blocked. So I really feel for them. I really do. It's not the right action to take. I know that obviously she's not aware of the money they spent and the debt and stuff like that, but, you know, she just needs to be a bit more mindful of her actions towards, you know, people who follow her and people who gift her.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, my darling. Thank
That's
you
all
for
right,
coming.
no worries.
Thank you. Hi, Anne.
Nan, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I just wanted to really quickly say, I just don't see Chelsea as having this good side that people are trying to appeal to. It's all an act. She doesn't care, is the real reality of it. She doesn't have a good side. The good side that, and again, is all an act for money when the gifts slow down. And the only reason she's bothered about Joey's videos is not because she thinks Joey's a troll, because she doesn't. She's just not making money from it. And then she goes, I'm a celebrity, I've got mental health issues. And then it's just a vicious circle that kind of loops back around every 3 or 4 months. It's embarrassing. Joey is an incredible artist who is creating content that takes a lot of effort. He puts hundreds of hours and has put hundreds of hours into making his account what it is. And because she's got more followers and makes more money than him and calls herself a creator, which she's not a creator, she's a beggar. Now he's been deplatformed and she gets to sit here and say, cry wolf, I've been trolled. She's trolled by thousands of people every day, yet Joey's the only one she's bothered about. It's embarrassing. That's all I've got to say.
I know for a fact that Joey isn't a troll. Joey's an artist and I love what he brings to TikTok. His content is some of my favourite content. And I do think that it is purely because, you know, she thinks that he's earning all these thousands of pounds.
For sure.
Nice. It's, you know, he's basically earned nothing because, you know, he's lost it all because the videos have been mass reported. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I have to agree. I can't like sit here and not say anything. It doesn't sit right with me because people like Joey and, you know, people that do provide content and spend hours, you know, doing things, they need as much support as they can get. And that's the fucking truth of the matter. Big creators shouldn't be knocking people down, especially, you know, if they're not a fucking troll. Do you get
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
exactly. I think true creators aren't interested in being famous. They're not interested in the famous money grabbing lifestyle that Chelsea portrays herself as having. The real creators are the ones that are passionate about their work. And I think that is evident in people like Joey's TikToks. It just kind of it breeds passion, it breeds enjoyment, and it spreads enjoyment as well. And I think it's just such a shame that she can't see from that viewpoint and is instead just doubling down on the idea that she's too famous for it. It's just that's how embarrassing. How embarrassing.
Yeah, like I say, I don't want to sit here and, call her and everything else, but I will defend Joey. I will defend him because he's a good man and he's an amazing artist. He brings nothing but laughter and positivity to TikTok. And I will defend that. I'll defend that all day long.
Yeah, no lies told there, in terms of what you've said. I suppose I was trying to use reverse psychology, but
Yeah, no, get that. Yeah. I think it's just a lost cause, and just save your own oxygen at this point, to be honest.
Yeah. Like I know for a fact she'll fall out with me, but there's nothing I can do. I will come on here, and if somebody has done something wrong or I feel like a certain kind of way, I will say it. I'm not bothered about making best friends and everything else. If I see an injustice, I will speak on that injustice. And for those that are saying that I've supported her on everything, I actually haven't, because I haven't been back in a room and participated since she said that. So there we go. So,
Is there anything that we can do as a community to help Joey? Like, I don't know how TikTok works behind the scenes, but is there anything that we can do as kind of a mass community to try and help get his account back to what it was before?
I don't know. I've given my number. And I've also, spoken to my TikTok manager. I don't know. Like, he's just waiting to hear. I'm sorry, I'm pointing to the top because he's there. We're just waiting to hear from appeals and things like that. But he said he's basically done with TikTok. He's lost all heart in TikTok. And I said, we ain't going to let that happen.
No,
There's no
that's
way
so
you're going
sad.
anywhere. No way.
can't all the creators behind the scenes go to their managers and basically go back in and say, look, this you're going to lose this craft and this type of content if if you take him out of this fund, because he's got to do it for something. He can't do it for nothing.
I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work, Cockapoo, but we'll just see how the next day or two go. And then, depending on what Joey wants to do, we'll go from there. But I know for a fact that we will have everybody behind us supporting Joey in whatever way that we can.
Yeah,
For sure. All right. Well, that's all I wanted to say. Thanks, Miss Rad.
Oh, thank you, So we'll just see how the next day or two plays out, but we will be there supporting Joey 100%. Guys, I'm sorry for those in the boxes. I've still got a bit of FYP news to do. Little Mo, I don't battle. Darling, I don't really do battles. So if you're not, if you're new in here, I don't sit here battling, really. I do my 2 hours a day and then come off. Do you know what I mean, darling? So, yeah. It's a lost cause, but like I say, I'm not here attacking anybody. I'm just here defending Joey, and I just think it's wrong what's been done to videos. But I actually 100% agree with this, and when I open the boxes, I want to hear your opinion on this. Guys, please continue tapping the screen, sharing, sending the little wristbands, because it will get us up higher on the podium. So I'm not asking for a lot. If you can't afford to gift, please tap the screen, leave a comment and send the little wristbands, guys, because it will take us higher on the podium. I would like to be number 2 or 1 if we can. I like seeing it all day. It's amazing. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Right, so this next video.
Who done that? Yous are the biggest beggars I've ever came across in my life that's getting gifts on the app, which is what the app's designed and features are put in there. But to put an external list up for people, strangers, to buy you Christmas presents and birthday presents and all that, you disgust me, and I swear it takes a lot. That is deplorable. I think it's absolutely disgusting. stuff. I don't know, the people that send it more fool use as well, by the way. But I think to even request it in the first place and to put all this stuff there, after the amount you get on this app already off people, the amount of subscriptions, the amount of gifts, the amount of everything that you get, the support, and then to ask more of them. Oh, you have to go on and select the things that you want. And this one had the cheek to turn around and say, oh, it was all £20, around £20 items. Well, £20, you know what I mean? That could have went in the kids' stocking fillers or something like that. The fact that any of yous, if it was yous, sent any of those gifts, you are tapped.
I agree. I 100% agree with Evil Queen. You know my opinion on these Amazon wish lists and everything. Thank you so much, guys, for the love. Please keep the little wristbands coming and tapping the screen, commenting. It'll get us higher up on that podium. Thank you. So I agree 100%. Live creators, some of them earn a hell of a fortune. Do you know what I mean? On a bad week, if you've got thousands of people like that in your room, on a bad week, you're taking home £1,000. Do you get what I'm saying? There's a lot of people in a room, so do other creators. Thank you, everybody that have these Amazon wish lists. They have thousands of people in the room, that they get quite a lot of gifts. Probably minimum, I'd say £1,000 a week that they're taking home. I do think it's very cheeky. A week, yes, a week. I do think it's very cheeky. To be setting up Amazon wish list, you know what I mean? Like, how much is enough? People have said to me, I want to send you this, I want to send you that. Absolutely not. You don't need to be sending me anything. And when you're putting up these wish lists so people can buy you presents, as well as, you're getting all these gifts, just for sitting in your kitchen, myself included, do you know what I mean? But I would never set up an Amazon wish list. I think it's very cheeky. So I agree with Evil Queen there, yeah, 100%. I mean, I don't know what other creators do have Amazon wish lists. I know Sobriety Jack's got one. That's up to the purchaser. I know, darling, but, I think that for live creators, gifts are enough. I don't think setting up further things where, people are spending more money on you need to happen, because you have got people that will do anything to make you happy. How do we know? We're not all the same, Sammy. We're not all the same, because you don't see an Amazon wish list in my bio. You don't see me doing leaderboard week in, week out. Do you get what I'm saying? I do my 2 hours a day on here, and I'm grateful for whatever I get. All right, so I am not the same. I'm not sat here doing battle after battle, begging for universes and lions. So please take me out of that equation. So yeah, I agree with Evil Queen. Love that. I think creators, take the Amazon wish list out your bio. I think it should only be for charity. If you're collecting for charity and things like that, have an Amazon wish list, but not for fucking Dove bath soaps and a pair of slippers and a quilt and makeup and this and that. You earn enough money. Take what you earn from TikTok and go and buy your own shit. So yeah, that's what I believe. Also, moving on, let's move on from that. Like I say, when I open the boxes, we'll have a little debate on whatever you think. She said she has 50 grand in the bank. £50,000, a lot of money. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure some of you would be grateful for £50 in the bank, let alone fucking £50,000 in the bank. Jesus Christ. What do you want, blood? Do you know what I mean? Like, leave it out. Stop fucking exploiting your supporters. This is what I believe anyway. Here's another one here. Here's Fact Free.
He's got a GoFundMe. Fuck right off. What is that for? What is that for? Get the fuck... I wasn't ready.
I love that. So basically, Fact Freak is reacting to, he's great, isn't he? He's reacting to BJ's. BJ's put a GoFundMe up for a hair transplant. This is another thing as well, He earns enough money, put a little bit aside a week, and pay for your own bloody hair transplant. Do you know what I mean? It's not as if you need a liver or a kidney. We're talking about some hair. Like, please, honest, I can't cope. I can't cope. I've seen creators, you know, with GoFundMe's up for, you know, different kind of things. Yeah, plus there's benefits. Do you know what I mean? It's ruining TikTok, guys. That billionaire gift to that BJ. Yeah, buy a toupee. He's got a GoFundMe up for bloody an hair transplant. What, £4,000? Thank you, guys, for the love. Thank you, everybody. Right, moving on. Let's move on from that one. I'm just trying to get through as much as I can. Oh, and this one. Let's talk about this one. Right, where are we? Is it there? No, it's not there. It's gone off my phone. Right, guys, because I've yabbited on a bit, I'm going to open the boxes. I got my laptop through, so I can download what I need to download to get the split screen on after Christmas. Yes, in the new year, we will have all the technology. I mean, I've got to suss out how to use it. Do you know what I mean? I know I won't be as good as the Zack and the Evil Queen one, but I will get there eventually, guys. So I won't have to hold up the phone anymore. Yes? I mean... Yes, Alex, the studio, my darling Alex is helping me do it.
You know when you show in videos, yeah?
Yeah.
Can you turn the ring light off?
I can't.
Why?
Because look how dull it'd be. 1 minute.
Yeah? What's the matter with that?
Yeah, but Jay, I'm getting the laptop sorted. Alex is sorting it out for me, so I won't need the phone anymore.
But now show your phone like you're going to show...
Hang on.
I love how she is with this.
Guys, you don't understand how bad I am at technology. Thank you, everybody, for the love, right? But how the fuck do I get it back on, Jay?
Yeah. Why do you always say Jay like I can't help you?
I can't get the videos back on. We can't get them, look.
No, but look, even just showing your phone. Yeah, that's what I mean.
well,
That's what I'm saying.
You can see now. It's well better like that.
All right, then. Jay has hit upon something very valuable.
Guys, again, you're welcome because, you know, fucking hell. Anyway, I just wanted to quickly say, right, yeah, keep it off. Right, guys, all in favour, keep the fucking light off because I can't see anything apart from a ring light.
Me too.
What, even now? Keep it off now?
Yeah, it's just, look, see, off. Okay?
While I'm talking? Now?
No, you can put it on now if you want, but when you're showing videos, just turn the thing off, man.
Right, okay, tomorrow, guys, when I show the videos, I'll have the ring light off. Thank you, everybody, for the gifts. Right, oh shit, let me get people in the boxes.
You lot are always on my side, and I really love it, you know? Anyway, I just want to know, with this BJ, right, it really baffles me how people support him after what he done with them kittens, man.
Oh, no.
Like, come on, you lot. I want to hear from somebody that actually supports him. And I'm not being horrible, not going to argue. I just want to know, like, where do you think that it's okay for you to gift this person? I don't get it.
What did he do?
I don't even know if I can say it on here.
Oh, right, okay.
But he...
DG's back, Jay.
Huh?
DG's back.
Oh, DG, get out. You have completely neglected me.
And me. DG, I messaged you 6 days ago. You still ain't read the fucker.
Yeah, he's too famous for us now, Donna. Don't need it. So people still support people that talk. Do you know what I mean, Katie? There's people on here, right? Listen, we can go on about the Dora the Explorer one. You know who I'm on about. I can't say his. Oh, go away, Daniel. Go away.
Hey, baby cakes.
I really sent him a message 6 days ago. Still ain't read it. Come on.
Just go away now. We don't want to know you anymore.
I haven't seen your message. What have you messaged me on? If you messaged me on here, you'd go.
No, on Snapchat. You know where I messaged you.
Oh, I've deleted it, sweetheart.
No, you haven't.
I have actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I was getting loads of random requests, and I don't know how people knew my Snapchat.
Oi, Daniel, darling, it was me, baby.
It was you what?
It was me. I was sending loads of requests just so you'd accept me.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Gigi.
Hello. Oh, it's darling, sweet baby girl. Oh my god. Oh, you look so cute and sexy this morning,
Thank
baby.
you, sweetheart. Oh, my haters must be really, really sad today. This is a sad day for the haters.
Right, DG, stop now. You're putting me off. Stop.
Sorry. DG's very happy.
Right, can I ask DG, what do you... I've added you back as moderator, by the way, because now I know that you deleted Snapchat, do you know what I mean? I know you're not ignoring
Oh my
me.
God, did you
DG,
demod
once
him?
again, guys, what do you...
Did you unmod him?
I did, yeah?
Oh, no. Oh, Daniel, baby.
Daisy can give you my number instead now. We can have personal. I'll give you my number.
Well, yes. Do you see what to do?
As long as you got iMessage, because I can't send Tallywhack a picture through normal message. It costs 30p.
Just reply, just answer my messages
Oh
and
my
then...
God, as if you've actually unmodded him. DG, how did you feel about that?
Well, I did say on my chat last night, I think Miss Red demodded me, and I was about to just come round and shave your head, but...
Anyway, DG, stop it now. Turn the camera off, please, because...
Okay. DG going now.
Bye, darling.
DG, hang on, before you go, what do you think of creators that have a wish list in the bio?
I think you get enough through gifts, you fucking beggy bastards. Get off.
See, there you go.
Oh, what? I'm going to put one on.
There you wasn't.
Yeah, and my PayPal. Guys, if I put it up, will you please? Please donate to me because I just need lots of stuff and yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so what's his name again? DJ. Please tell me, like, I actually want to speak to somebody that supports this man because after I know like people say, oh, they're only cats, but
Oh my god.
come on, man, like, why? Why do you send this person money?
Oh, Lynn. Thank you, my Lynn.
It's strange. It's
Do you know
strange.
what-
I'm here for about 10. Sorry, Miss Red.
Do you know what it is, right? It's TikTok and... Sorry, it's TikTok, right? And people accept the worst kind of people on TikTok and the worst kind of behaviours. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, whether you like cats, like dogs, a cat is still an animal.
Yeah, no, but I didn't mean only cats. I'm saying some people some people are just like, because I've seen comments, oh, it's only a cat. No, it's not though, is it? No. There was another person, I don't know if anyone saw it. I think it was on G Cruise Live a couple of weeks ago. There was a man that had drowned his dog.
Oh god.
Well, sorry, trigger warning you lot, yeah. And he's now gone on to have another dog. Like what? But people are gifting him. How? Like,
Why do that?
I don't know. I don't get it.
You've got to be like mentally unstable to do that sort of thing to an innocent animal.
I don't understand it. Anyway, guys, you all need a little bit of a shake for those that are actually like sending these people money because Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
Can I ask everybody in the boxes, what are your opinions on creators that have GoFundMes and Amazon wish lists, and also creators that do spiteful things? Like, I'm sorry, what's the lady to do with spiteful? Like, what are your opinions and thoughts on all of that?
It's disgusting. They're getting enough
Be
money
allowed.
off this bloody app.
No, it's wrong.
At the end of the
Like
day,
that,
they get gifted every single day by teenagers, young people, and they're putting out lists just to get stuff and they go out and buy it themselves. But there's people out there that can't afford stuff. It's just not right and it's not fair, and it really makes my blood boil. It really does, because like people suffer. Like kids didn't get presents at Christmas time, and they're out there like
Exactly.
putting lists up, and it's like, get a grip.
Yeah, I
Look at
agree.
yourself in the mirror and get a freaking grip.
I
Even
totally agree.
sorry.
I did
Even
see
M.
Sobriety Jacks apparently as well. He put one up, and there was like a, was there like a jacuzzi hot tub laser
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Do you think
You're
he's just
messing.
joking though, or do you reckon he's being serious? Because I know people do put it on there just to take the piss, as in like.
Lucy, I have a wish list, but I don't go on lives every day, and there's nothing on there.
Yeah, I'm not talking about, thank you guys for the love, I'm not talking about people such as Sarah, I'm talking about big creative guys that earn thousands of pounds a week. Do you know what I mean? I'm talking about those people that have wish lists. We're going off what Evil Queen was saying about M's. They're the people I'm talking about,
You know
not
what?
people like Sarah.
Yeah.
Do you know what knocks me sick about that Ems? What it knocks me sick about that Ems? I was on the live one time saying she had to pay
I'm
75
getting
grand
hate
in the
in the
bank. Yeah.
comments.
She goes down acting like she's some big scouser, acting like she's some big from Liverpool and that. Listen to my accent, and the accent from Scouse. Her accent's blatantly from Runcorn. She ain't no scouser. And the fact that she prayed round, like, with saying that she's got all kinds of money in the bank now, putting up wish lists and stuff like that. They're the worst begs on this app, the pair of them. Aaron, what's her fella's name or her mate's name? And then and then openly doing Snowflake on live, drinking all the time.
Yeah.
Like, it's a bad name. And, you know, they're throwing out all this shit all over this app, which knocks me sick. You know what I mean? Going, oh, I've got 75 grand saved up in the bank. And I'm like, yeah, you're sitting there, like, in a house with no sound without fucking heating on.
She's also.
It's not even a couple of gifts either. If you look when she's on live, the whole of the top of the cupboard's just full of Amazon boxes.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Who
You
are
didn't
these
mention
viewers,
this,
though?
Donna, right? You didn't mention it, but can I also ask, like, in the chat, what your opinion is about the whole Ems and Sean relationship situation? Because I feel like she leads them on a hell of a lot. I feel like she gives me odd vibes. I can't say anything else because I don't want to be nasty like that, but he gives me very strange vibes. But also, she just lead him on massively, man. Why does she do it? I don't get it.
She does.
Yeah, usually she does. She just strings him along. It's our lass, don't get me wrong. Like, she knows he's an older guy and that. She knows that obviously he fancies the pants off her. And she's just literally leading them on for whatever it is, emotional support, physical support.
Do you know what it is as well, Oak? You know when, like, she'll get people in the box. I think she got, like, one of her moderators in the box to absolutely slate the shit out of him. And it's just embarrassing for him, really.
It's proper our lass on him. It's proper our lass. It's so slight. You know what I mean? Because, like, obviously she can tell that obviously he's got a big thing for her, but she's just stringing him along.
Yeah,
you know
massively.
What I mean?
He's in love with that girl, I swear to God, but...
Definitely. Like the other night when we were on live, Christmas Eve or something, where he was literally almost passing out and she was literally sitting there, like, decorating him like he was a buckaroo and that. Do you know what I mean? She's got no respect for him. She just walks all over him. You know what I mean? Even the neighbour that she had neighbour with, I know her neighbour because obviously, like, I drink round town. I used to drink round town, and he's dead lovely. And by the way, he's got a heart of gold. He's dead sound and that. And the way she paid him off, he's a evil man. When she's standing there, banging the fuck out of the ceilings, shouting, screaming. No wonder her neighbours have had enough of her. And she was playing out like she was a victim in the situation. Do you know what I mean? I think she's another little manipulator on this app as well. Paige is like a cheap little innocent thing, but I reckon she's just as worse as Alpha than me.
I just find it's just a weird situation.
Miss Red, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of hate in it. It's an old wish list that I've not gone on for ages.
Oh, guys, can you be kind, please, in the comments? Mods, be kind in the comments, please, guys, because we're talking about big creators, not smaller creators like Sarah.
And I'm taking a piss out because I'm crying.
Oh, Sarah, just ignore the comments, darling. Sarah, what I'm going to do... Oh, thank you, Harley, darling.
No, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. It's just, you know what I mean? It's an old wish list. I haven't been on there for ages.
Yeah, guys, we're talking about big creators. Sarah, darling, what I'm going to do, obviously, because upset, I'm going to drop you from the box.
No, I'm
and I'll
alright.
listen
I'm
to
okay.
you off.
I'm alright. I just wanted to say thank you for the other day. You know when I came on here about the autism thing?
Yeah.
I just wanted to say thank you to you and everyone that reached out to me for that. You know.
Oh, no problem, darling. No problem. I'm sorry that, there's people in the comments that can't behave.
Yeah.
Right, my darling. What I'm going to do, because you're upset, I'm going to drop you down from the box and I will message you when I come up, Sarah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, darling?
Yeah.
Bye, love.
Bye.
She
Right,
seems
guys,
that
can we have the comments back on, please? Please be respectful in the comments, everybody, because I don't want people to be upset. There's other lives that have debates where people are allowed to be upset. This ain't the room for it.
Hi, Miss Red. Hi, everyone. I just want to say, guys, I'm absolutely disgusted what I've seen over the Christmas period. I'm a carer. I look after my husband who's got terminal brain cancer. Who's on end of life. We didn't even get a present this year off each other.
Who?
Me and my family, we decided to do no presents. No presents. Honestly, my children at 16 woke up to no presents because financially we are struggling. And not only that, when I see everything on here and I listen to everything, it makes me sick. It makes me boil.
Yeah.
There's people struggling in the world, and I mean struggling.
Yeah.
And you've got people putting up lists. Do you know what my list was? You know what my wish list was? My husband being alive and being here. Today, here and now. I live every day knowing I could lose my husband at any day. I think it's disgusting, and the way they treat each other is disgusting. I don't know they can get away with doing drugs on telly either, on here. When there's thousands, billions are watching and kids, you're supposed to be a role model. Aren't you supposed to do something with these platforms?
This is what...
Some of them.
Thank you guys for the love. This is what I'm saying. You have big creators that have powerful platforms, and I just feel like with creators such as Joey and other people, we should use what we have to help them and build them up. Do you get what I'm saying?
Thank you, because I use my platform to help people with mental health, for brain cancer, for any type of cancer around. And I would never ever sit on this app and show off or demand gifts or demand anything. I live every day grateful for what I have. My 2 boys and my husband. Why can't people just be humble and be grateful for what there is today and what they've got?
Yeah, I agree. Is that a parrot that you've got in the background, darling?
Yeah, I've got 2.
I can hear it whistling.
I've got 2 African greys. They're my babies.
Oh, bless her.
They help my mental health.
Ah.
Guys, just be humble. Be kind to each other. Remember, you've only got one life. I know people don't believe it and they say, yeah, but I tell you what, this has opened up my eyes. I'm 45, seriously, 45. My husband's dying at 50. I have a bedroom in my living room. I don't even live. I live on a settee. My bed is my settee. Just be grateful. I don't sit on here moaning day in and day out. I don't have a lie-in. I can be up for days. We just get on with it.
That's it. Just be grateful and get on with it. Absolutely. I just want to hear from Gillian, because Gillian hasn't spoke yet and she's been here for ages.
Can I just say, Miss Red, much love to you and everyone here. And respect.
Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you.
Hello, Miss Red. Thank you very much for having me in, darling. It's the first time I've been in. What I'm going to say about Ems, I see her quite a bit, and I'm so disgusted with her. She's admitted that she really don't need all these wish list gifts, that she gets plenty, but she still does it. And I think that is wrong.
Yeah.
But Sean was on the other day with it, and she said, well, you know, she's asking for all this wish list and for her birthday and everything else, getting treadmills and everything else, and she said that she don't really want it because she's doing quite well.
Sorry to interrupt, guys. The comments are going horrible again.
And it's horrible.
Sorry, everybody. There's trolls in that are coming from other places. It's not the people that sit in this room. It's trolls from other places. I just want to say that.
And I think people should stop doing that, because she's admitted she earns, you know, she's earned quite, she earns money, but so why don't she go and get her own then, instead of putting wish lists out right, left, and centre? She was, you know, she was telling everybody on a line, oh, you can get me this, you can get me that, oh, I'd like this, I'd like that.
Yeah, I just think it's really cheeky. I just think, you know.
And on the on top of the cupboard, did you see all the Amazon boxes she had? It was like a warehouse.
Has she opened the boxes?
Yes, she's opened all of the boxes now, and yeah.
Yeah. Hi, the warrior. Hi, darling. Have you spoken? Has Luke spoken and Evie? Thank you. Oh.
And I feel like she don't need a Miss Red, because she has got enough money. She gets enough, you know, gifts and that. So why can't she buy her own like everybody else?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
If I had Em's platform and I could get all these gifts, I definitely would. And no one's forcing these people to buy them. They want to buy them because they like Ems, you know what I mean? So it sounds like a little bit of jealousy, darling. Because I'm jealous of her. And I would be having all the gifts. If I had a big platform, trust me, my Amazon wishlist would be full. And available for everyone to buy all the gifts.
So Evie, if you was a big creator on TikTok and you was earning a fortune, you'd have a wish list up.
100%. Let's
why?
calculate.
Hang on a minute. If you got 75 grand in the bank, why are you asking people for gifts? She admitted
because
she had 75.
She can, and I definitely
hang on a minute.
If you say you wouldn't.
Listen, if you got 75, as Miss Red said before, if you got 50 grand, 75 grand in the bank, people are lucky enough to get sent 50 quid in the bank, and you're sitting there saying people are jealous. And people are making Amazon wish lists with all kinds of money in the bank, asking people to buy them things as well as sending TikTok.
She doesn't even ask. She just puts the wish list up and people buy it.
You lost it.
Let's not.
You lost it, girl. You've lost it. You probably never struggled with it in life.
You've lost it. What are you talking about? You're right. You can say that you wouldn't have a wish list, but why wouldn't you? 50 grand is nothing.
wants to milk it
50
all.
grand is nothing. It's not completely made for 50 grand. You can't live your whole life on 50k.
The cheek of it, you've got 75 grand sat in the bank from TikTok. You're asking for more.
Lucky her.
Amazon.
I'm jealous.
I'm
jealous. We're all jealous.
Yeah,
We're all jealous. That's not right.
I am not jealous.
I am. I'm jealous.
No.
Put my wish list on today.
My wish
Did your wish list come today? Hooray!
Can we let Evie speak, please, guys? Go on, Evie, darling.
No, I just feel like just let the girl do whatever she wants. She's obviously got a lot of support. People, and no one's got a gun to her head saying buy these gifts. Do you know what I mean? Good to her gifters, sorry. And it's like if she 50 grand in the bank, you're saying like that's a lot of money. Yeah, okay, it's not the be all and end all. She's not a millionaire. You know what I mean? Like she's still in a flat.
Yeah, but it's how she's asking for it.
It's how she's asking. She's not even being rude. I don't get what this conversation about. It's just jealousy, if you ask me. It is.
No, it's not jealousy.
What kind of content Em's got, right? From sitting there sniffing snowflakes and drinking on live. How is that content?
On every live.
How is that deserved content? Sitting there sniffing snowflake and drinking on live. How is that content? Tell me, Evie. You sit there. So, right then, do you go out to the clubs and watch people sniff snowflakes? Drink? Yeah. Wow, what a life you've got. That must be so fucking fun. Sitting there sniffing snowflake and drinking on live, thinking that's content.
Evie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Someone said in the comments, "Are you Emma's mod?"
No,
Oh,
and nobody's mum.
guys,
No,
listen,
I
all
don't even
because
I don't watch the girl, but I saw her gifts and I thought, God, go
no,
girl, like.
okay, it's just because I read a comment. That's all, guys. Do you know what? I'm Donna again. I don't know if we're going to agree to disagree here as well. I do feel personally, did she take the piss? Yeah.
Yeah.
Would I do it? Probably. But also, like I do agree with Evie. People are not. She's not forcing anybody to do it. Do you know what I mean? It is their choice. If they want to buy from my wish list, then that's up to you. You know, whatever.
No,
Just...
But
It
right, this
definitely
is
is.
this
It's
is my
it's the fact
definitely
that she
stance.
gets a
Right.
lot of
manipulative as
money
well.
and she just spends it on just
But it's got
drink
nothing
and
to do
everything.
with you what she spends her money on. She can spend her money on what the hell she wants. I don't get why you all think you've got your 2p. They can spend their money on what the hell they want. You don't
No,
decide
we
what
agree.
pays for
But when
these
she
money.
gets ill and her kidneys fail,
Yeah,
then
but
what?
some
Because
people are
all she does is drink and
manipulated
drink.
into
You're
wanting
all
to see
providing her
people
habit.
smile.
Good Lord.
I think it's disgusting the way people are struggling in this country and people are enabling
Well, get
people
on
like
over
that.
then and become a
Because
creator and earn the money that she's
because
earning.
the end of the day, Evie, right, there's people genuinely struggling in this country. What
Yeah,
happens when
well,
this
get
app goes?
online.
Where's CLA? Listen, what happens when this app goes? Where's CLA getting the money from? Where's Alphabet and the lot of them? Where are they getting their money from then? Because it'll eventually dry out. Because this app will eventually will go.
But
So
that's
what?
not their
So they're
problem.
going to go and
It's
get a
not their
job?
problem.
Well, not personally,
Can I
because
just
that
say
money's not
something in
meant to be
regards to
theirs.
this thing? Sorry, Ripley, I'm going to have to mute you because there's a lot of interference. So, right, my stance on this is right. Because obviously there's a lot of people that love her, yeah? So what if that person is down to their last £50 and just to make her happy, they spend that last £50 sending her that gift rather than, you know, buying themselves something they might need a pair of shoes or they might need to pay a bill. What if they're spending that last £50, you know,
I feel like that's where they should be budgeting better.
That's their problem. They've got a
I
gambling
know that sounds
addiction.
really horrible, but if I was down to my last £50 and then I see a creator, so who else shall I watch on it? I don't know, I watch everyone. I wouldn't then just go, oh, do you know what, my last £50, even though my kids need food in the cupboards and stuff, I'm going to go and buy Em's that bath set that she wants on her Amazon wish list. It just, sometimes you have to take that responsibility as an
But
adult.
do you think that's a bit cheeky though? Listen, you're
Yeah.
getting gifts off TikTok
Yeah.
constantly, and then you're
I think
asking for more. It's begging. It's clearly begging. But the thing is, though, you're getting gifts off TikTok, right? You've made 75 grand off TikTok. You're getting all these gifts. Next minute, you say, "Oh, guys, I've got an Amazon wish list. Pop over to a different app and buy me more." So what exactly are they giving to the public? What exactly are they providing people? What's Em doing? Sitting there sniffing Snowflake and thinking on live. What's that giving to the people? She doesn't do nothing on mental health. She doesn't do nothing supporting people. She doesn't do anything to support poor people. All she's doing is sniffing the brains out and fucking drinking, and people send her gifts. Okay, people are silly for sending money. Like I wouldn't send them a penny. I wouldn't even give them the end of a shitty stick. Do you know what I mean? But people need to see the fact that these people are doing absolutely nothing for the people of the country, nothing for the people of the world. People are suffering, people are starving, people are dying, and then people are enabling these people to sit there and sniff the brains out, drink, cause murder, come on, clout, have a bit of beef to make sure you're like to get a bit more views. Yeah, people are enabling that. That isn't jealousy. That's common sense. That's common sense. Use your bloody brain. Do you know what I mean?
Well, why would they got an audience though? They're not going to care, are they?
Well, I think it's the fact that if she ends up in hospital for her drinking and everyone's going to be, oh, Em's in hospital for her kidneys, blah, 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 then it's you guys who's gifting her to feed her habit. Yeah. It's just, when is it going to stop?
It's really nothing to do
About
with
a lot
you.
of
It's
people on
really
here,
nothing
Goddess.
to
I'm
do
not
with
going to
you.
lie. There's a lot of people that do that, but no one ever says anything about it, and they still keep gifting. So there's a lot of people on here that do that, and are we going to go for them as well?
Yeah.
But I only watch. I don't see anybody else doing it, drinking a lot on here. To be fair, but you can see she generally does need help.
Do people not report
Oh, for sure, yeah. Obviously, there's an addiction there.
Yeah, she's got a very bad addiction. I
Yeah.
totally agree.
But the thing is, though,
It's
because they
got
were going to
nothing
send
to
them the
do with you. I
money.
don't
If you want to
understand.
support her, support in a different way. Just don't
Exactly.
do the gifts
The
because
end
she'll
of the
go
day.
and get more drink. I mean, look at the
Yeah,
Amazon.
but it's got
Well,
nothing
that's
to do
it.
with you.
People enable it. People don't want to get better. People want to carry on what she's doing. People want her to send her money so she gets more Snowflake, so she gets more vodka,
Yeah,
so
but
she
then they're
starts
going to
getting
start
more
crying
lives
when
to
she's in
cause more stuff.
hospital and something bad
But
happens to her.
that's
They're
what
not
I
going to start,
mean.
Ems is in hospital, because everyone who gives her is providing her addiction.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, if you turn
I'm
your
like,
gifts
that's
off
it.
and then you do the Amazon wish list, that's perfectly fine because she's getting presents. But then again, she got 3 bottles of vodka. And I don't drink, so it's 3 bottles of vodka, but different tastes.
And
And
yeah, she also got a bottle of Baileys, didn't she?
yeah, so it's like when she's in hospital, you're all going to be like, "Oh my God, that's in the hospital." Da, da, da. But it's you guys who are gifting her, doing her habit.
Yeah,
I mean, no, she's not the only one in this app. Like someone just said, I understand that. But as seeing Ems how bad she is, it's she sits in her kitchen just drinking and drinking, and it's
Yeah.
not helping. What the
Yeah, but
gifters are not helping her.
the people who support her want to see that. Like they
Yeah,
want to see
that's it,
a car crash. That's why people support that. They want to see that car crash. They want to see her and Sean argue. They want to see police. They want to see. It's probably the younger man, the younger lot, who, 18 to I don't know, whatever. And the people who are supporting it who want to see that. And the thing about Wishlist is, she's put that up. She's never on the weeklies. Here and there's on the weeklies. So if anything, and this is one thing I'll agree on this side. I don't really believe in wish lists. I wouldn't put one up myself, but that she's not on the weeklies. So realistically, people who are getting off Amazon and thingy, 100% of what they're giving her are going to her and not half going to TikTok. So it's it's not she's not up at the top of the weeklies, and and let's be honest, she doesn't fucking leave her house, so she doesn't spend any money. So that's why she's got her money. So I'm not backing it. I'm never, you know what I mean. But that's my opinion on it.
But that's what I mean, though, because obviously, like you said, you wouldn't put up a wish list. Wouldn't you think that's asking for more than from what you're already getting anyway? Don't you think that's borderline cheeky? It's like saying to someone, "Oh, can you lend me 50 quid? Oh, well, can I keep that 50 quid?" You know what I mean? It's a bit cheeky. The fact is, you're already getting a lot from it, but then you're asking more and more. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
But what about
I
one
think it's
BJ that's got a GoFundMe up for a hair transplant? Do we still feel the same about that?
Yeah, that is wrong. That shouldn't be happening. That is just completely. I would be embarrassed.
That's quite funny. Like, don't get me wrong.
But look at the present she got from Baker, a £400 TikTok thing that does her followers, who's unfollowed her, who's followed her. I mean, it's just all crazy.
But the thing is, right, you've got to you might not agree with people's choices. I don't necessarily like what she stands for and how she conducts herself. But what I would say is she's got a following. People gift her. She does what she does. At the end of the day, it's up to her, right? There's a lot. Hang on a minute. There's a lot of people, talking about a bottle of Baileys, talking about this, that, and the other. That's completely up to her. I don't like her. I don't agree with large creators having these lists. But I myself gave somebody something through a wish list, and that was genuinely something they needed. They're a very small creator, and I wanted to do that, and I love doing that and helping them. But I just think that you personally don't like Ems, and therefore nothing she did or said would be right for you, Oak, right?
Well, not specifically, no, because no offence, she plays off like she's a Scouser. She ain't no Scouser. She's blatantly from Runcorn. So I hate the way she tries to say she's not from my city when she isn't. She's a blatant. Are you from there, DJ?
No, that doesn't matter though. Like for me, as I say, my opinion on the girl. I don't like her, but
I don't either, but she doesn't irritate me enough to basically have an opinion on what she does with a frigging wish list and shit like that.
No, I don't.
I kind of get what you're saying. But you know, Rishi Sunak made the wish list. Would you get him something?
No.
Exactly.
Listen, I'm misread smart. I wouldn't get misread anything on that wish list either.
I just think it's a fact that she. I think it's the fact that if anything happens to her, she ends up in hospital, then everybody's going to be upset and worried and But it's the gifters that are feeding a habit.
In fairness, though, who actually does care?
No one.
I care.
No, be honest.
I mean,
Do you really? Do you actually give a shit?
Well, I did.
I would. I would. If I see
Did
Em's
People in, yeah.
kidneys.
There's people in need, like, you remember Tina who was just in then with unfortunately her husband's dying, who could probably use a good bit of money to help out with what she's going through. Yeah, people are sitting there sniffing Snowflake on live.
Do you know what, though, Oak? I'd rather talk about the
I've never seen Em
Sean
sniff
no, but
than
Snowflake.
frigging gift
people in
list.
need. And
Yeah, but the
there's
thing
genuine
is, though,
people
this
who are
app
in
isn't
need.
about. This isn't like this is where, like, you know, this app isn't about the need. Like, well, you know what I mean. It's not about. Let me word it properly before I fucking come across. Like, there's charities out there if you want to go give to charity. Yeah. This app isn't about that. Like, this app is TikTok. This isn't you. It's like people say, oh, look at him spending his money on this. Look at him spending the gifter's money on this. This and that money's been gifted to me. If I spend it on crack, I can. Like,
Yeah, that's.
it doesn't matter. Like, at the end of the day,
I guess that.
this app is for.
Yeah.
They've gifted them because they want to gift that person. Like, if they wanted to gift to charity, should have gone and gifted to all these telly charities that coming on and going, oh, little Timmy needs to get to his well to get a water. We'll go give him a £5.
But I think, though, as big theatres, though, you know, I know other big theatres who do get gifted and give as well to charities, but I don't see M's doing it. I don't see Alphabet do it, CLA or any of them, which is fair enough.
But some might do it behind the scenes,
but,
though, Oak. Some might not bring it on TikTok and do go to
yeah,
charities.
but listen, look at Alphabet, right? Look at Alphabet. It's out that you're trans, LGBTQ. Doesn't give to no LGBTQ community, like any form of charity to them. Do you know what I mean? Or
But
they
on TikTok, but we don't know what goes on outside of TikTok. I mean, we don't know if CLA's gone and handed money over to charity. We don't know if Elsa Barr's
But when
done it
you send
out
that
of TikTok.
money, you are very aware that when you send money to somebody, you don't get to say what goes on. I know that sounds awful, but it doesn't. Once you send that money, it's no longer yours. I'm sorry, but it's the truth.
Yeah,
and it goes into that.
Yeah, I kind of get that.
I mean, the only one I
Sorry, hang on a
actually
minute,
help
guys.
is
It's the same as
DG
putting
and
20
Greg.
quid in a birthday card. You can't dictate what someone spends the 20 quid on. End of.
Unless you've actually said, right, I will help you with your food shop. Please make sure you get some food of it. Then fine, you've probably got a bit of room to complain. But when you're gifting these creators, like with, you know, Miss Red, DG, you are openly saying this is now your money.
Yeah.
You can do as you please with it. You can't, you know, not everybody on this app is, you know, going to be like, right, every gift that I'm getting, I'm going to make sure it goes to this and this. You already know that they're not going to, you know, unless it is dedicated to a charity or whatever, you can't say to these creators, oh, well, this must go on that and you must, blah, blah, blah. No, you send that money and I'm sorry, but it's up to them what they spend it on.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I understand that. I've just like it's just all crazy to me. It's just all
Can I
crazy.
just say, sorry, about my thing is with this sobriety Jack. Like I saw it came on the FYP and it said money for gas and electric when people are giving him money. He's one of the most disgusting people I've been around, and I'm a recovering addict myself. And like I've been around a load of people, and it's does it for a joke? But is it a joke? Is it like when he's the shit that he's done and said on here, and people are giving him money, like just like that? Those are the people that I just can't get my head around what, like, and I know it's easy to say, you know, well, yeah, it's your choice to give them this money, but there's vulnerable people that literally just want a bit of attention or a bit of support. They just want to, I speak to people like behind the scenes that literally haven't spoken to a person in a week. And so then they'll gift these creators because when they get this money, it's like, oh my God, you're the best, and then they're like, oh shit, actually. So it's easier said than done to say, well, it's your choice. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that comes down to that person. It's like, you know, I wouldn't give Sobriety Jack something, but it's like there'll be people out there who, you know, a fiver to them may not be, or a tenner to them say may not be anything. Whereas into Jack, it is they will get out of watching Jack get pissed and do that because they don't get offended. Like they probably won't get offended by anything Jack does because they know he's, you know, or whatever. They just laugh at it, and that to them has just give them a bit of entertainment back. Whereas where you're saying, yeah, there's people out there who need it, but they're sat there boring as fuck, not saying a word, not like, you know, just like, oh, you know, and that's not, you know, but that's from an opinion of somebody who gifts. They're getting something back from it, not somebody who's going to sit there and be like, you know, that, like, although that's not content for everybody, it's for some people. And
I kind of get it, right? I kind of get it, but at the end of the day, they're all bums. And I do you know what? I don't like Evil Queen, but I agree what she said. And you know what I mean? They're all begs. No offense, if this app ever got deleted by, I don't know, whatever the app went, where are they getting all their dough from? Because I'm telling you now.
But you say they're all begs. They're not all begs. It is what it is. The box is up, but you can't say they're all begs because they come live, they entertain, they have drama, or they do something for people. So it's not classed as begging. These people put this begging word down a lot.
Yeah, I can give one example. One great example of that comes from Alphabet when she turned out and then you had that big gift there. Oh, please, can you send me something? Please, please. It's begging. You know what I mean?
That's what you call a beggar, but people in the boxes, like, I've never heard.
Not us. I'm not saying us. I'm just saying all these big creators like friggin' M's, CLA, Alphabet. You know what I mean? I'm on about like, and that one that's asking to get an ear transplant.
I've never heard M's. So I've never heard M's beg for gifts. That's one thing. I've never heard her beg for gifts. CLA has, other people have, but I've never heard of M's doing it, or Miss Red, or DG. I've never heard them.
I like
beg.
listen. I like listening to them. DG, I think the boss. I love the way DG phone calls and down the roof from me. He's the boss kidder, but it's not that with M's. It's what I don't like about it the most. It's the way she strings Sean along. It's our last, and like she proper manipulates him as well.
But how do we know if she's doing it just for TikTok? Out of TikTok, they're best friends. They're, I mean, like brother and sister. This all could be entertainment for TikTok.
No, there's more to it than just friends.
But how do you know? How did we know?
No, I just think this is the M's show, right? And I think you're really clear on your position on the M's thing. But at the end of the day, there's lots of different opinions on it at Oak, and I sort of tend to agree with you. I think the bigger conversation is what's going on with Sean, and why does he keep getting drawn into that shit? Who God only knows. But again, we all say he's an adult. Nobody drags him there. He goes in there, he gets abused, he gets made a fool of, and then he leaves and he's back the following night. What can we, none of us can do anything about that, or the fact that her dog's fat, or that she's got a wish list. And frankly, who gives a shit?
Oh, let me ask you a question.
Which is a bit weird. I think asking for more for people when you're already getting stuff off people is just a bit, messy.
Yeah, when people
like, why are you asking for more when you're already getting enough? That's what I don't get. Like, why are you getting more when you're asking? Why are you asking for more when you're already getting enough?
Look at people on the weeklies. Yeah, let's look at number one on the weeklies now, right? Let's look at the one. She's 2.3 million. Ems isn't on the weeklies, so she's getting gifts through through that way instead. Like you're saying, oh, this is, it's not entertaining. TikTok isn't entertaining when it's gone or whatever. When was the last time you turned your telly on? Let's be honest. Like TikTok, I know myself now. I put my telly on and I sit there watching my phone and just have that as background noise.
I cancel my direct debit, DG. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not fucking Sky. This is one more entertaining. Look at all of us here. Like, this is one more
Christmas TV. What was that?
Yeah. It's me, like mainly I don't come on TikTok and watch all this. It's like I just scroll through it because obviously Em's in Liverpool and that's my location, so she's gonna come up my FYP. I'm usually on debate. I'm usually debating religious people, spiritual people, all that kind of stuff. It's just every time I see them, like all the beef, and just like, where's all this coming from? Like, why can't like people just like actually make proper content instead of just sniffing snowflake and drinking
But
on live?
have you actually seen her sniff that? Have you actually seen it?
As long as you're not contributing towards it, then what's the issue? That's how I see it. As long as you're not paying for it, then fuck it. Who cares? But can I just switch it up a minute? Miss Red,
under the M's thing, it's just done.
Miss Red, did you see the whole drama with Cheyenne, Millie, and Gemzino on that yesterday?
Oh, don't get me started.
That was absolutely, that was Gemzino at her absolute best.
Holy shit,
it was her worst, and it was her best. And if she's in here now, I saw her gifting. Oh my God, I don't know how she's got this antenna where she goes in, whips it up, causes a shitstorm, and then after an hour of 5,000 people watching, she says, right, yeah, I'm off
Yeah,
now.
I'm going now. Love you, love you, love you, and I love you.
She knows how to work it, doesn't she? She can get in a box, right? The room could be calm, and then within 2 minutes, it's carnage.
Swear it was
Doxed her own
crazy.
address and house number.
Donna, did you see it? Honestly, she was saying to this Millie, yeah, she was like, when I see you, I'm gonna, kitchen utensil you and stuff like that. Yeah, I was thinking, oh my God, this is wild.
I tried to get DG in one of the boxes. I said get in there, but he was too hungover.
Anyway, I'm going to drop now. Ems, let her crack on, do what she wants. If she wants to put it up her nose, then that's up to her. As long as you're not contributing to it, then don't worry about it. Don't lose sleep over it. Right, see you later.
Bye, Felice.
Bye, Jay.
Like I always say though, like there's certain people on here, like especially DJ and you, Mr. You know, you just make great content. Like DJ, you just make me laugh. Well, he's gone now, but you know, like there's certain things I believe, you know, like people who actually make good content, or you know, people who do keep people entertained. That's good enough because you know you're putting in the effort, you're making in the time. You know, you're actually bringing something to the people. Where there's just other people on this app that do absolutely nothing, sit there, whatever else they're doing, and it's not even entertaining. It's like it's silly. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously there's certain people on here that have addictions. People are enabling it. Like that's to me that's wrong. Like how could you enable someone's addiction? Make like you know before you know it, they're either going to be locked up in the room with the white jacket. Do you know what I mean? Or like I said, when the app goes, where did they go in then? Where's the money coming from then? Do you know what I mean? And it's like what I don't get though is
Someone said in the comments, are you Brian's friend?
no.
Right,
Who's
guys,
Brian?
I'm off. Sorry. Miss Red.
Brian.
Lovely day.
Brian is Em's personal stalker.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah, he
Wait,
lives two
neighbour.
doors down, and he really, really, really dislikes her.
Yeah, no, he's got a stalk. He dislikes it. I've met him in town. I've spoke to him a few times. I won't say I'm his mate. Like I'm not his mate now. I just know of him. I've spoke to him down and that. I've seen him like drink like obviously I've been drinking the town. I've seen him, you know, obviously.
He's a bigger party animal than Em's, put it that way.
Oh yeah, no, he is. But like he is like we're all party
Anyway,
animals.
I'm going.
Fucking country, but
See you later.
Miss Red, can I jump in?
Yeah, of course you can, Lulu.
And just on the M's topic there, topic. I suppose, you know, I flick in and out of her live every now and again. I suppose I just don't get what people are looking at. Like, because when I look at her, I see her sitting on like steps, kind of a step ladder, in this kitchen that looks like a cell, like a prison cell, and there's Sean, and I don't know what Sean is doing. I just think she's making a muppet out of Sean. And she doesn't like give content. She doesn't even speak about things. You know, there's no conversation. There's no topics. There's no anything. Like the most boring. I don't get it. You know, I just don't get her and how she has so many people in her life watching and gifting, and all this kind of carry on. You know. And she's sitting there with her little pink cup with vodka, and this is it. She gets drunk, and that's that. I just find her she baffles me basically. Like at least other creators, okay, CLA, she drives me mad, drives me up the wall, but at least you get some entertainment out of her, you know. And it's like I don't know. The M situation is just. Like I said, it baffles me. Absolutely baffles me.
You know, like there's something for everybody on TikTok. Obviously, you know, she's doing something to have so many thousands of people watch her, you know, which is, you know, obviously her thing. But, you know, the Sean situation, right? I think, obviously, because she hasn't give it to him, you know what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah.
I think if she was to give it to him, he would have got the prize and he wouldn't be so interested. It's the chase that he loves. Do you get what I'm saying? I think that's what's going on there. I think once, if anything did happen, it wouldn't be around. It's the fact that she hasn't give it up yet. That's what I believe.
That anything would have happened though. I wonder that all the time. Did because he has slept in her bed, we've seen that, you know. Like I just wonder, like, has anything at all happened? Like, no, she did make a statement, which I found interesting. She was drunk a couple of weeks back, and she stated clearly that for any time Sean comes around, that he has to give her euro to me, £100 to stay the night in her house, because they were saying, what are you getting out of this? So
What, he has
it's
to
a
pay
kind of
her?
arrangement they seem to have, you know, that's kind of...
He has to pay her to stay there?
Yeah, like if you look back over, like you've known yourself, look back over clips, like, yeah, she stated that, and she said it a few times over, you know, and because people were saying, what he getting out of him coming over, was she getting, why he getting jealous, and she was like strictly saying, no, this is before he came along now, and she stated that he would give her £100, and she was giving him actually 5,000 for a car.
Everyone's saying it was a joke, Lulu.
Are you sure?
Yeah, everyone's saying it was a joke. I was going to say, Sean, you can come and sleep here for £100 if you want.
I know.
No, it was a joke, Lulu.
Was it? Definitely. Yeah, she was just so serious saying it. It was just like bizarre to me.
Hi, everybody.
Sorry, just to jump in.
Yeah, go on.
Back on the wish list scenario, people can put a wish list, people could gift it, that's their issue. My issue comes from, there's a girl on the app that comes up on my For You page, and she's got a wish list, and she is quite a big creator, and on her, if you look on her wish list, I've actually just checked it, it's full of like babies' high chairs and bibs and things like that for her kids, and people were sending her stuff off the wish list for the kids for Christmas, and she was wrapping it up and giving it to them as if it was from her. My issue comes from that she's got her lips done, she's had her teeth done, she's got hair extensions in, and then yesterday she posted on her story a Mercedes and a BMW saying which car next.
Really?
That's
Who's
my issue with the wish list. If you can't afford to
who
get
is
a
it?
high chair, but you're going out getting a Merc or a BMW, like that's where the priorities are wrong for me.
Lacey Price.
Maybe they're taking, selling them or something, you know, something like that.
Anyway, I just want to say Merry Christmas, Donna. I know you weren't very well. I hope you're feeling better. But I agree, this COVID variant, I had it in September, and I'm happy I lost 12 pounds in 5 days. That was the only bonus out of it. But I just want to say, look, it doesn't matter. I mean, we all don't like what other people do, but like everybody's saying, we've all got our choice, who we watch, who we gift to, whatever we do. You can't stop people gifting other people, no matter how much it gets up your nose or gets on your goat. You know, people are going to do what they're going to do. And I know, I understand, I don't like Ems either, Oak, and I don't like a lot of people. I mean, not got a lot of people that I do actually follow. And there's a lot of people that probably don't like me, and I really don't care. But people, you can't tell people what to do with their money, even though you know it's wrong. They're doing it. It's their money. They can spend it how they like. They can justify it any way they like, and it's never going to stop, no matter how much we bring these people down or point out their flaws or whatever. Nobody's perfect, you know. So just, as I say, watch whoever you want to watch. If I donate to people, I do it through PayPal because I don't want TikTok getting the money personally. And I really only donate to Adam, to be honest with you, because I think Adam's art does a really good job, and he's a lovely guy. But some people might disagree with that, and that's fine by me, you know.
It does a good job with the
all I wanted to
animals.
say.
I just want to say, like, on Ems's wish list, sorry it's only me, and thank you for coming on. What DJ said kind of like changed my mind just a little bit, because he said that, you know, rather than people spending money on sending a gifts where TikTok are taking 70%, they're buying something from the wish list, which would make sense to me. Do you know what I mean? So I'm half and half now. Do you get what I'm saying? Because there's people that don't want 70% to get to TikTok, so they're buying a little something off the wish list. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's true. So I've changed my mind just a little bit. But people like, you know, that lady that's buying, you know, having her lips done and nails done and everything else, and just put in wish lists up for high chairs and stuff. See, that to me is wrong. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's what I mean. No,
On TikTok though, you know, where you would make a wish list. Like, do a lot of creators do that? Like, I never heard it till now, that they make a wish list, and is that kind of like spread then to other people or their page or their followers? How does that?
I don't know because I've never done one. Yeah, priorities, Chloe. I've never done one, but there are creators that do have the wish list up, and this is what we was talking
Miss
about.
Red,
That's it.
Yeah.
just want to apologise for crying. I just, everyone kind of came at me. That wish list, I totally forgot that it was there, if I'm completely honest with you. I'm not a creator whatsoever. I don't go on live, so I don't.
Yeah. Don't worry about it, Sarah. We know you don't, come on live and get gifts. And if you need if you need an Amazon wish list to help you out, I agree with that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But,
same. I agree with it as well, Sarah. I really do.
Thank you. I do appreciate that. And
yeah, I do. If you need help, then obviously the best thing to do if you need help is to reach out for it, Sarah.
Yes. Yeah.
The other Sarah. Sorry, darling. Sarah. I am love.
It was just a quick one. Just while everyone's a little bit stressed today. Sorry, I'm out of breath. It's really windy. People, just give a little bit of thought to those who are in Manchester right now, because the tornado hit last night.
Oh shit.
There's 14,000 homes without electricity, gas.
Is that Scotland?
No, it happened in Manchester. So if you look at Longsight in Manchester, yes, very much so. I live in Winslow and I'm about 15 minutes away.
Whereabouts?
I've
The whole of Manchester.
More so the Longsight side.
Okay.
But there's houses, like part of the roofs have come off, some of the fronting have come off and whatnot. So I know, like, we were talking about gift lists and stuff like that. I can't sorry, my boys are struggling. I'm struggling this morning, but just please, like, give a thought to these people. Because it is just Christmas. Half of them now have got, and some of the areas are flooded. We tried to get to a family member this morning, but down the A road, and the trees are lifted up, like the land has lifted up with it. So we've come back home and are just using mobiles and stuff to try and see if we can help anybody around this side of the area. But and it's going to hit the storm's going to hit again this afternoon. So guys, just please just give people a thought.
Sorry, can I just ask where about in Manchester you're talking about?
Longsight.
I don't watch the news.
Yeah, you just need to look on the new we've been to Harry's back in now. We've been to Ormston. Well, we couldn't get to Ormston, but we're heading towards Ormston. So there's a lot. So it's all over the news this morning. And if you just have a look, you can see it.
Was that tornado last night? Yeah.
Sorry.
Was that tornado last night? Yeah.
Yes.
Because here in Liverpool, it started thunder and lightning, and I was like, was it like blown away? It was like thunder and lightning, middle of December. What the hell?
That's what people were saying. Like, they can hear thunder and lightning. So
yeah, thunder and lightning, and the rain was so bad.
Yeah, it was really bad rain.
And the wind was bad as well.
Oh, I didn't realise Manchester's gone through that though.
Yeah,
no,
Manchester's
I didn't.
Been hit massively.
My uncle's in Manchester, so I just wanted to ask whereabouts, it was, because the comments are going so fast.
Yeah, it's more South Manchester. We're North Manchester. And it's like, I mean, there's things. I'm laughing. It's not for, like, my garden's smashed up now. All my bars have gone. My gazebos have gone. I think my gazebos are in the end garden, to be honest. But I don't want to have them back because I just had a baby. But like, there's for sale signs stuck everywhere and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are a lot of people. Like I said, up to now, there's 14,000 homes
Oh my
with
God.
absolutely
I'm
nothing.
sending love to anybody that's affected by this because I didn't know about it, guys.
Wow.
I didn't know about it either.
Same.
Yeah, and that's all
Same.
I came on to things, because we were talking about wish lists and things like that. I just
Yeah.
thought, just give it, just so people know this is happening right now. In Scotland, God love them, they've really been smashed. But Manchester is so close to home for a lot of
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Wow. Yeah, it
Yes,
is.
guys, who watches the news? Because I don't watch the
I
news.
don't
I
watch the
did know
news.
that.
Yeah, I do now and again, like, but I really didn't know about Manchester being like that.
Yeah.
It was really
I've
bad
got
in
mates
Manchester.
in Manchester and I'll have to get over to
Like
like
here in
weekend.
Ireland, and I'm waiting for my tree to come through my window there any minute. The winds are so unnatural here. Like,
It's
Miss
frightening.
Fred,
But
I'm just
can
going to
I
jump
jump
down
off?
now.
I'm going to jump off, Miss Red, because we need to go. Because we're going to try another way, just to get people to safe locations, really.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna jump off
we're
as
going to
well.
Okay,
go.
thank you for joining, Sarah. Thank you, Oak, darling, for
Thank
joining.
you, Miss
You're
Red. Thank
welcome.
you, guys.
No worries. Anytime. See you soon. Bye.
Miss Fred, I'm going to jump down as well.
Thank
Thank
you,
you for
Sarah.
having
Thank
me.
you for joining.
It's all right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, bye, bye. Guys, who hasn't spoken in the box yet? Because I'm going to
Me.
start closing the show down. Hi, Wendy, we love.
Hi, first time being on here. You know the person that's on the pole of podium of number 4?
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Julie. Thank
Yeah.
you, Sarah. Let's have a look.
His little sidekick, the one that's supposed to be the king.
Oh, I've seen that.
Has
I've
been
seen it before I come on, but I didn't have time to send the video to the other phone. I see that.
You've seen it, the
Yes.
from Ash Macho's videos, yeah.
Is that where he the sidekick was being racist?
Yeah, yeah. That one.
Disgusting. And that's King Diedro.
Yeah, yeah.
Is he on the board twice? Has he got 2 like things? I see him twice on the
No,
board.
there's Diedro and then there's a King Diedro, which is like a fanboy.
I get you. But why would you even want to be like that? Like, why would you want to be
Because he's up his ass.
like him?
The Diedro's king is Blaine. Obviously, it's disgusting what he's done. It's disgusting how he's done it.
I haven't seen
I've
it.
just got no words for racist.
yeah,
And they're supposed to be in a
seen it
community.
twice.
They're all supposed to be in a community of kindness.
That's far from kind, that community. It's the unkindest on bloody TikTok. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but I have seen it. I'll be speaking about that tomorrow.
Did you see
Right.
the Christmas thing
I
that
can
he
get
did?
Ash in if you want to talk to him about it, because he knows a hell of a lot more than what I do.
Who?
Ash Macho, my son.
Right, okay, yeah. Tomorrow when we do it, when we do an FYP news, if he wants to come in, he's more than welcome.
Right, I'll let him know for you.
Yeah,
That's all I
okay.
wanted to say, really, is to say I think it's absolutely disgusting what he's done.
I don't understand how people, can do this so openly on a bloody social media platform and there's people in the comments and they're laughing and gifting. I don't understand. TikTok's crazy.
It's disgusting.
Make it make sense.
Absolutely disgusting what they're doing. They say they're supposed to be a kind community. They're supposed to be caring and everything else. I mean, look at what he did with Giorgio. Look what he did with there was someone else there. They've done exactly the same thing, but I can't mention their name. But this racism bit, there's no words for it, really.
Yeah. We'll talk about it tomorrow because I think it'll be a good debate to kind of like bring up after the the FYP. But thank you for joining, Wendy Woo, Lulu. Emily, have you spoken, darling?
No, I haven't spoken yet. It was just really to talk about the Amazon wish list and things like that. I understand I don't understand why people gift M's, if I'm quite honest, because sitting in the kitchen is not entertaining to me. But if you are wanting to obviously gift someone, wouldn't you rather know where your money's going than actually sending all these gifts? And because you know where it's going, and with that, it's all alcohol and whatever else. I just feel like really this app is like there's so many negative people. We need more positivity. And I only watch people what are entertaining, like DG. I don't mind gifting him because he puts the money back into watching him. It's entertainment. Like he goes on these ghost hunts and hotel rooms and stuff like that. I don't mind paying for a hotel room if it's going to entertain me. But what entertainment do you actually get from watching people hurt themselves? And because seeing Ems drunk is not entertaining to me. If anything, that's quite upsetting and triggering of someone what find entertainment out of that. Like the CLA stuff, like I kind of get the kind of banter, but I just don't find it true entertainment. And there's so many negative people on here. I just feel like it all really does need filtering down now. If it's just getting out of hand, like the Diageo stuff, it should have been taken straight away out of the app because he doesn't bring anything except from he literally just begs for money and he takes money out of people's for the boxes. So yeah, I just feel like there's things that need to be changed. Like I get from the Amazon wish list, I wouldn't buy anything from there. But if I know that she's got that problem, and I do feel like one day actually, yeah, she's struggling, I don't mind sending her a gift, but I would send her a gift through Amazon, not through TikTok.
Yeah, so I kind of do get the wish list thing a little bit, do you know what I mean? But regarding Ems, like obviously she's got to be doing something right for so many thousands of people watching her. You know, we've all got levels of what we find entertaining, you know. What would be entertaining for me probably wouldn't be for you, Emily, you know. I do agree with DG, he's an amazing creator. But it's just what people like, isn't it, Emily, you know? And
we're all different.
yeah, and there's nothing that we can do or anybody can do to get a creator removed from TikTok. So problematic creators like Sobriety Jack and, you know, people like that. There's nothing we can do as a community or individually or petitions to get anybody removed, even the wrong uns, you know, the pedlos and people like that. Do you know what I mean? And it's a shame. It's a shame that nothing can be done, because I think it'd be helpful if we could get certain people removed. But thank you for joining, Emily, my darling.
Thank you very much for this time being on, and thanks for letting me have my say.
Thank you for coming on, sweetheart.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye, darling. Bye. Louise, Fred.
Yeah.
Have you spoken yet? Sorry.
Here and there.
You're quite busy
Yeah,
today.
just a little bit. Just the wish list thing, I don't understand. Like, if people are making that much money, why do they actually need a wish list?
This is it, like, because I mean,
that's what I don't understand. So, Ems has said loads of times she's got so much money in the bank. Why has she got a wish? Why is she taking more with a wish list?
Yep.
this is it. I don't
Do you
understand
understand
it. Yeah, because I mean, to earn hundreds of pounds, thousands of pounds a week on TikTok, and then put a wish list
And
up.
then I
What
still have a wish list. Like, I don't
Yeah.
understand. Why would you do that?
But when DG said about, well, some people don't want to spend a 70% and TikTok take it, they want to, I do get that a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. If you're making thousands a week or whatever, hundreds, after TikTok have took their cut, why have you still got a wish list?
Yep.
I do. I'm 50-50 now. I've got to be
Like-
honest. I'm 50-50.
Okay, you could be sitting with $3,000 in the bank, but you've got a wish list asking people to buy you stuff still.
Yeah.
Why?
No, yeah, I agree. I just think,
Someone said in the comments, why not? Isn't that just pure utter greed?
Yep.
Why would you take something else off? Why would you take more money off people if you've got so much money in the bank?
Yeah, I mean, it's personally myself, it's not something that I would do.
I wouldn't do it
unless
because
for a charity. Do you know, like we was raising for, I don't know, a homeless charity, a children's charity, and they needed items. I would consider it then. That is the only time, never for self-gain. And I don't earn a fortune on TikTok, do you know what I mean? I've probably earned, I don't know, a couple of £100 over the last couple of weeks. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I would never do that personally. But
if people are in genuine need, then yeah. But if someone's sitting there and countless times said they've got grands and grands in the bank, but yet they've still got a wish list, don't understand it.
yeah, I get it. I get it. And this was my argument this morning. You know, why put that wish list up there when you earn so many thousands of pounds? Just because you're not on leaderboard, it doesn't mean that you're not earning thousands
Yeah.
of pounds. I mean, because if you look at the leaderboard now, right, so number 99 is 230,000. That's probably about what, $1.5 grand. Do you know what I mean? So you can still
I
earn
don't know how to work it out, to be
money
honest. I don't know
without
what's
being on the
what. So.
boards. You know, Louise, my darling, thank you for joining today, and I do agree with what you're saying.
But yeah,
I
I'm going to jump down now anyway. She needs to go and get ready and that, but I just
Thank
don't
you,
understand that.
darling.
Right, speak to you all soon.
Bye, bye, love.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Hi, Fred.
Hello.
Hello, Fred.
Okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Fred.
Oh, okay. I thought I was going quiet then. I couldn't see myself talk. I was going to say, I know you've got to go, so I'll make it very quick. I was going to say, like, with the wish list thing, that the feedback from the people in our community is that they would prefer to get stuff off the wish list than gift.
Yeah.
So, for example, in our experience, like, I don't know, it could be like a pack of pencils. I know maybe it might not sound like a lot of things for a lot of people, but someone might just want to buy your pack of pencils so we can carry on with your art. And, you know, if that's their choice, that's their choice. But we always tell them, do not do both. Do not gift and do not do the wish list. Either do one or the other. You don't need to do either. But if that's what you want to do, then that's up to them. That's all I wanted to say, really, on the wish list thing.
Thank you, Fred. Thank you for joining, darling, and sorry it's took so long, you know, for you to have your say.
It's
But
absolutely fine. I know how the show works. I'll be back tomorrow.
yeah, see you tomorrow, Fred, my love.
Yes, lovely. I will see you tomorrow. Have a lovely day. Bye,
You
everyone.
too, darling. Bye. There we go, guys. Has everybody enjoyed the live today? Are you loving the debate rather than the boxes? Because I love it. I think it's brilliant. Thank you for everybody. Thank you to everybody for joining today. I've just took my medication, do you know what I mean? Pro-Panadol, and my mouth's gone dry. I do apologise. It's loads better, isn't it? I love it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for everybody tapping the screen. You know, thank you to the gifters, Lynn's, Jam, Sarah, Claire, Joey, my darling, Hayley, me Julie, Magpie, DG. Oh, DG's back here. DG, you're mod again now. Room Rescue, and everybody else that's gifted. Thank you to the mods. Thank you very much for keeping the room safe. I know, guys, we sometimes have trolls in here, but the mods do the best to control it. Do you know what I mean? Yes. Right, I'll see you all at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. And don't be late, 10 o'clock. We'll have all the news, all the opinions, and all the debates. I love you all. Bye, everybody. I love you too. Yes, I do. Oh, guys, trending number 3. Love it. Thank you, everybody.